Okay, so I am about to watch Godzilla vs. King Kong. I think it's obvious whose side I'm on, but so I've avoided all forms of spoilers. I've not watched a single trailer. I stopped watching some of my favorite YouTube channels that go over Godzilla stuff and things like that. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Okay, get over it. So I haven't watched them in a while because I didn't want to know anything going into this. I wanted to know as minimal, as little stuff as possible. And I think I've accomplished that. So let me tell you what I want the movie to be, but I know it's not going to be. But if it is, I'm gonna be happy. But here's my ideal movie. Alright. Godzilla does his thing. I heard that he's like attacking humans or they're trying to make him look like a bad guy. But what I think it is that guy, spoilers for King of the Monster if you haven't seen it, the guy that had the Ghidorah's head at the end of the movie. I think Godzilla can still smell it and he's trying to find it, thinking Ghidorah is still alive. So he's destroying a bunch of stuff, and humans are like, oh my god, Godzilla's trying to kill us now. So they're like, what do we do? I don't know, what do we do? So they make the this is a spoiler. I'm sad that I got told. You know, there's Mecha Godzilla. I know that one. I didn't want to know that one, but I got told it. The person that told me apologized, but still, I hold a grudge against them. So I know there's Mecha Godzillas. So Mecha Godzilla they're gonna build Mecha Godzilla to fight Godzilla. Godzilla's gonna kick Mecha Godzilla's butt. Humans are gonna go, oh no, what do we do now? I know. Let's go grab King Kong. And then they're gonna grab King Kong and they're gonna fight, and then they're gonna beat each other up real good. But then this is the part in the movie where I would think like this would be like top notch if they did it. Destroya. Now, why Destroya? Because originally, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure I am, Destroya was caused by the oxygen destroyer that had killed the original Godzilla back in, like, I think it was the Heisei era, and their version of the world. But the oxygen destroyer causes Destroya, and Destroya ends up being like Godzilla's, like one of Godzilla's top, like up there with like King Ghidorah level enemies. Like he's up there. He's pretty badass. So since they used Oxygen Destroyer in King of the Monsters, have it where Destroyer shows up amazingly, and Godzilla and King Kong are over there like beating the crap out of each other. Specifically, Godzilla beating the crap out of King Kong, but I'm sure King Kong. I'm sure he's doing okay. You know, he's doing fine. He's all right. But then Destroyer shows up, and they're like, "What?" And even though Godzilla was clearly the victor over King Kong, now they have to have the showdown with Destroyer, and they end up fighting, and Destroyer and Godzilla end up killing each other. That's right. I think Godzilla dies in this. I My ideal movie, because I know Singular Point, the anime, is coming out, which is Godzilla's new anime, but I know King Kong is getting a Netflix show. So knowing that knowledge, I know they're probably not going to kill off Kong, but they haven't said anything about Godzilla. So there's aside from the anime. So I think it's pretty safe to assume that even outside of my world, Godzilla is probably going to be the loser. Even if I want him to be the victor, I feel like they're going to make him the loser. But so Destroyer, Godzilla, and Kong. He's in the corner trying to keep up, but he's a loser, so can't. And Kong, Godzilla, and Destroyer, they fight. Destroyer, Godzilla, and Kong gets to go home beaten up, but he ultimately victorious. And then there we go. And that's how that would be like my ideal way the movie goes. Of course, with a lot more dramatic actionness and probably a few more twists, make it perfect. But that's what I want from the movie. Now, if any of that happens in this movie, I will be surprised. But it would be awesome. So now I'm gonna go watch the movie, and then I'm gonna come back with what I think of the movie. So yeah. Okay, so I just finished watching the movie, and overall, good movie, no complaints. Well, good movie. But let's see, what did I think? First of all, the fight scenes in this movie were probably the best out of the 2014 King of the Monsters in this movie. You know, I bet it was even like more badass if you got to see it in the theaters. Well, now people in my house are talking burp. Okay, sorry about that. So, the fight scenes, amazing. Story wise, I honestly felt like I was watching a King Kong movie for the most of it because they tried to make this route where they were like, oh yeah, Kong is Godzilla's equal, but at the same time, he's actually the underdog, and he'd probably lose. But he's supposed to be Godzilla's equal here, but he's probably gonna lose. And yeah. And then it like mainly focused around Kong and what was going on with him, and then just every now and again you would get like this little snippet of the people that are like on Godzilla's side. Cause yeah, and it was like honestly nothing to do with Godzilla except for like he showed up for the fights, and that's about it, which kind of sucked. I wanted Godzilla to have like more of an actual defined story and whatnot in it, but it really just focused around Kong, and that was kind of disappointing for me. But now on who won, spoilers. I'm gonna say who won. All right, so I'm gonna give you a second. Click off. Yeah. Okay, you've had enough time. No one and Godzilla. That's who won. So overall, they kind of did like a 4 round thing, of 4 rounds. First round, out in open water, on ships. Needless to say, Godzilla, if humans hadn't interfered, Godzilla would have killed King Kong right then and there. And then they did a round 2 where Kong showed up and was like, alright, let's go. And they had a tussle for a while. King Kong had just gotten his axe, beat up Godzilla for a little while, knocked Godzilla out for a moment, and then was just kind of chilling there, like, yeah, you're gonna submit to me, boy. And then Godzilla woke up and went, nah, man, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then third round ensues. Godzilla wrecks Kong. Like, it starts off with them being pretty even, and then Godzilla, like, first of all, this was probably the coolest thing ever. It kind of reminded me of like a crocodile or something, the way Godzilla fought this one, because he like knocked Kong to the ground and then he was like on all fours, ended up like clawing open, like clawing on Kong's chest, and eventually, like, after beating him up, like put his foot down on him and was like, submit. In which Kong was like, fine, I submit. And then on top of that, big spoiler alert here, so give another second for anyone to click off if they want. Okay, now I'm gonna say it. So, Kong technically was gonna die. Godzilla killed him. And humans brought him back to life. And his being brought back to life was much less dramatic than the King of Monsters nuke to restart Godzilla's heart. Like, Kong just got a little zap to the chest and was like, oh, I'm good. And then Mecha Godzilla showed up. I'm sorry, Godzilla. Don't be mad. But yeah, and then Mecha Godzilla shows up while that's happening with Kong and is absolutely destroying Godzilla. Like, god damn, this is round fourth round, ish. So yeah, Godzilla's getting his butt handed to him by Mecha Godzilla, which I think that's kind of crappy that Godzilla lost to Mecha Godzilla. Like, honestly, I think I would have preferred him losing to King Kong than losing to Mecha Godzilla. But it happened, and Mecha Godzilla was gonna kill him, but they brought Kong back to life, and then he and Godzilla helped destroyed Mecha Godzilla, and then into the movie, Godzilla was just like, didn't I kill you? And Kong was like, yeah, but aren't we friends now? And Godzilla was like, oh, fuck it, I'm too tired for this shit, and he leaves, and credits. I really wish Destroyer had showed up instead of Mechagodzilla. like I said, I was cool with Godzilla losing. I figured he would because of the like setup that they had for like the anime and then Kong series. But I am happy that they didn't kill him off and that technically Godzilla beat King Kong. But they created like a rock paper scissors thing. Mecha Godzilla beats Godzilla, Godzilla beats Kong, Kong slash Godzilla beats Mecha Godzilla. Either way, so overall, I give the movie a I'm gonna hmm, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10, right underneath the King of the Monsters, the 2019 King of the Monsters. That one's a beautiful 10 out of 10, along with Final Wars Godzilla. That one's a solid 10 out of 10, amazing movie. But yeah, so Godzilla, Godzilla's awesome.